Hello again, my name is Rodney Reynolds and welcome to another video review. Today I'm looking at the Thermaltake Silent PurePower TWV480 watt power supply. What's included in this package is a device which gets installed in your computer's 5¼ inch drive bay. It controls up to 2 fans and shows real-time wattage. I'll go into that in more detail a little later on in the video review. Also included is an 80mm fan and all the necessary materials needed for installation. Included as well is a couple of motherboard leads. You've got a 4-pin to 8-pin, a 20-pin to 24-pin, a power cable, a user's manual, and 4 screws for mounting the power supply. This particular product has a wattage of 480, which is more than enough power for today's computer systems. Now, how is this wattage determined? Well, to understand that, you need to know what rails are. And rails are basically well-regulated transformers which convert domestic current into voltages that your computer system can use. And there are essentially 2 different rails, the 3.3/5 volt rail and the 12 volt rail. In this particular case, the maximum output of the 3.3/5 volt rail is 300 watts and the 12 volt is approximately 215 watts, which is essentially how the wattage of this power supply is determined. Now, the 3.3/5 volt rail is responsible for the motherboard, memory, PCI cards, AGP card, and so on, while the 12 volt rail is responsible for the hard drives, DVD, CD-ROMs, fans, etc. Also, some might be interested to know the amps on each rail. Well, the plus 3.3 volt is 30 amps, the plus 5 volt is 40 amps, and the plus 12 volt is 18 amps. This power supply has 2 temperature-controlled 80mm fans. The power cable gets connected right here, and right here is the on-off switch. All of the leads on this power supply are sleeved. This certainly gives it a fantastic look, but not only that, it really cleans up the cable mess. Now, there are plenty of leads. There are 2 main motherboard, a 4-pin and a 20-pin, and there are 9 4-pin standard Molex leads. But each one of these have an easy grip connector. There are also 2 regular floppy and 2 serial ATA. Now let's have a closer look at this device. This is the total watts viewer. Right here, it will show in real time in digital format the actual wattage that's being used. Now let's have a closer look at it when it's installed. Right now I'm actually turning on the system, and you can see how the power is being displayed as the system boots up. And when it's into Windows, kind of idling, you can see it's at around 130, 126. And then when I launch Half-Life 2, well, you can see it goes almost all the way up to 235, 240, 245 watts. And now have a look at it when I'm powering down the system. So with this, you can clearly see what wattage is being used. These 2 fans are temperature controlled. They range in speed from 1,300 RPMs to 3,000 RPM. So depending upon what your system load is will dictate the speed of these fans. At its lowest spin of 1,300 RPMs, it's a very quiet 17 dB. Now have a listen. There's a lot included with this power supply, much more than with most. What, of course, is important is the power, how it delivers that power. And as you saw from the results, well, it does deliver the power quite well, even when the system is highly overclocked and maxed out. Now the 12-volt rail on this particular power supply is a little low at around 18 amps. However, the overall performance on this power supply is fantastic. This is a kick-ass product. Again, my name is Rodney Reynolds. This has been another video review. Be sure to check back very soon. I will have a brand new one for you then. Also pop into my website at www.3dgameman.com. And while you're there, you can go into the forums and register. And remember, registration is completely free. Also keep in mind, you can find out a lot more on this product in the forums. And as a final note, if you love watching my video reviews, please help support 3dgameman.com. Until next time, take care.